Welcome back to my series of 200 ultra hard PMP practice questions. I'm Andrew Ramdial, and I am the author of the world's best-selling study guide, PMP Exam Prep Simplified, and the creator of Udemy's best-selling course with over 370,000 plus students on there. Now, we're going to be doing questions 181 to 190. We're getting really close to the end here, guys. So hopefully you guys can stick with me. Now, I'm just going to be showing the questions, and I'm going to be answering it right away. So the moment you see the question, go ahead, pause the video, answer it, and then restart it to see how you do against my answers. Let's get started. 181. As part of an initiative to upgrade an educational institution digital infrastructure, a department head proposes the integration of an AI-based learning assistant, which was not included in the initial project scope. The department head is also unsure if the project's investors would agree to the necessary budget increase. What initial action should the project manager take regarding the proposed integration? Assess a feasibility study to explore the technical and financial aspect of adding the AI-based learning system. Estimate the potential impact on the project budgets, timelines for incorporating the AI learning assistant. Consult with the team to assess how the integration could affect the overall project. Conduct an assessment of the proposed addition impact on the project. All these answers are pretty good. I think they're all good. But one of them is better because if you notice, one of them includes the team. In this one, it said what initial action should the PM take. In this one, it seems like you're doing it, and you're doing it. You know who's the best person to tell you how something is going to affect the project? The experts. And the experts are the people that's working on the task, the team themselves. So I would say definitely go with the team here. And notice this is the overall project. This one here is looking at more technical and financial. This is just budget and time. But what happens with quality? What happens with risks? What happens with vendor and procurement? So there's a lot of other areas that you need to look at. We can see the best answer. 182. In the rollout of a critical update to an e-commerce platform, the project manager is presented with several pressing issues. There's an immediate need for expertise in cybersecurity due to new threats. Significant personnel shortages are on the horizon, including the exit of the product owner. Okay, this is a bad project right here, guys. And a new data security law has been passed. Ooh. What should the project manager's direct focus to ensure the project remains on course? Initiate a search for a cybersecurity expert to fortify the platform against threats. I like that. Begin the transition process for a new product owner to ensure strategic project oversight continues. Good. Start the process to secure a new IT support contractor or renew the existing one for uninterruptible services. Resolve, identify regulatory compliance issues to prevent any legal or operational setbacks. This question is difficult because there isn't a choice here that really fixes them all, right? You got a couple of choices here. You have you need a cybersecurity expert. There is a significant personnel change on the horizon, right? Especially your product owner. And there's a new cybersecurity law that's passed. What should you focus on, right? And the choices are basically going to go into and tell you there's like 3 or 4 things here, and they're going to tell you all 3 or 4 things. The one you should focus on is the law. No project should be progressing if that project is breaking the law. This falls into the domain of business environment. If a project is out of compliance, that project should be stopped. No project should be breaking the law. So if you're progressing on something that's breaking the law, that project needs to get stopped. In this is dealing with the cybersecurity expert. This is finding a new product owner. This here is something to do with a contractor. The best thing here you can do is to check, if you had to choose one of these things, would it be ensuring the cybersecurity law? Would it be getting the product owner or getting the expert in cybersecurity? Best answer was ensuring you're in compliance. 183. As a project unfolds for a global health initiative, the project manager identifies that the current online collaboration tools are hindering effective communications across time zones, affecting the project's progress. The team suggests that a change in digital tools could significantly improve project dynamics and cross-team interactions. What should the project manager do to ensure the selection of the most effective tools for the team? Trial several top-rated collaboration tools on a small scale to gauge effectiveness before a full team rollout. Delegate the decision to the Organization Technology Advisory Board for expert. Organize a series of workshops aimed at maximizing the current tools, capabilities before considering new one. Organize a meeting with the entire team to assess needs, evaluate alternatives, decide on the best collaboration tool. Follow the mindset on this one. This one is not too difficult. What's the best tool? Work with the team. Let the team tell you what's the best tool. In this one here, this is more like you're doing it yourself before you do a full team rollout. In this one here, delegate the decision to you're giving away the decision. You're not incorporating the team. The best tool is dependent on the person. Not everybody likes every tool. Let the team tell you what they like. Organize a series of workshops before considering notice. Maximizing the current. How about if we see what's out there first? Bring the team in. Make indeed the best answer. 184. For the implementation of a sophisticated security software across multiple departments, the selected external provider asserts that their solution is plug and play, negating the need for any in-depth involvement or validation activities from the company. The project manager, aiming to ensure the solution's capability and effectiveness, decides to confirm these assertions with the organization stakeholders. What initial steps should the project manager take to guarantee alignment and meet the organizational standards? Convey a comprehensive briefing with key stakeholders, consolidate on a standard, and set unified expectations for the project. Draft a contingency plan to address potential gaps that might emerge post-implementation. Choose a preliminary phase of collaboration between the vendor's technical team and the organization's IT department. Send out a survey to department heads to collect initial impressions and concerns regarding the vendor's claim. All right, what are we going to do here, guys? The best answer is going to be A. That is correct. Notice, I want a comprehensive briefing, right? We want to consolidate their understanding and set the expectations on this project. The vendor is saying, hey, you don't need to do anything. We want to make sure the stakeholders understand that. This one here, draft a contingency plan to address potential gaps. We're not sure what those gaps are yet. Propose a preliminary phase of collaboration and the organization's IT. Well, you got to get not just IT, but the actual stakeholders on top too, the sponsors and so on. We don't want just a survey. You know what's better than a survey? A good, comprehensive briefing with them versus just a survey. You can need the best answer. 185. A technology firm is transitioning its software development practice to Agile methodologies to improve its product development lifecycle. The move aims to make the progress more dynamic and responsive to customer needs and market trends. What is the principal advantage of adapting Agile methodologies in this context? Enhance the efficiency of the development cycle to reduce time to market for new features. All right. Implement a structured risk management approach to significantly decrease project uncertainties. Prioritize and deliver product features in alignment with their value and customer demand. Reduce operation by optimizing team workflows and resources. Okay, there's two good answers and there's two bad answers. Let's see what you guys got. Let's point them out. First of all, two bad answers. Agile really doesn't have a massive structure approach. So let's get rid of this. It may or may not increase or decrease expenses. It's not something that you can gauge right off the bat. But Agile does do two things. It does lead to things get into the market quicker. And it also prioritizes features leading to the most valuable product coming out first. So that brings me to A or C. If you choose A or C, you're probably, if you got A, you're probably saying, hey, what happened here? Well, you have to ask yourself, what's better in Agile? Is it the whole concept of get things to market first, or is it get the most valuable things to market first? If you said, well, let's get the most valuable thing to market first, that's the value of Agile. Agile is about developing the most valuable thing first, not necessarily to get it to the market first. It's to develop the most valuable thing first, Make it C a better answer than A. 186. During the critical phase of a green energy plant construction project, it becomes evident that the project may not adhere to the initially planned schedule. This situation arises even as the project team has been performing efficiently, marking the completion of several important phases. What is the first course of action for the project manager to address the looming schedule delay? Inform senior management and key stakeholders about the potential delay, suggesting a reassessment of the project timeline. Summarize the project achievements to date and expected impact on the delay in detailed briefing for the project board. Revise the project timeline with lead engineers to pinpoint specific tasks that are causing the delay and their potential remedies. Review the current project timelines with the entire team. What answer do you guys have here, guys? The best answer, guys, is going to be D. All right, I did miss a word here. It should be with the entire team here, okay? Sorry about that. One word we missed there. Okay, so notice the first course of action. All right, you really got to put this thing in order. Anytime you guys see this thing that says, what do you do first? Sometimes there are going to be choices that you got to say, okay, which one am I going to do first of those 4 choices? Because you may say, well, I have to assess something first. Yeah, but I have to revise something. You're absolutely correct. And that's what we're doing here. You notice in this one, before you inform senior manager, you have to assess the problem. Summarize the achievement and the expected impact. Before you do that, you should meet with the team first, right? You should meet with the team before you do this. Revise the timeline? No, you just can't revise the timeline. You just can't change the time. This requires a whole change request. So D is the best option here. You just can't go and change an entire timeline like that. And always meet with the team. Revise, reassess, assess the situation before taking an action. 187. Aim the rollout of a new software platform designed to enhance customer engagement for a retail chain. The lead role transitions due to promotion. The incoming project manager is tasked with guiding the project to its completion under a hybrid management framework. What document should the new manager review first to understand the strategic benefits and objective of a project? The roadmap, the business case, strategic alignment documents, technical design documents. Now, this question, you see, you're going to get questions on your exam where like a whole portion of the question is not even needed. The real question is here. All of this is just saying that there's a new project manager. That's what this is saying. So I'm going to throw that paragraph out. The real thing is, what should a new project manager review first? You want to understand the benefits and objectives of this project. And that is stored in a document we call, the business case. The business case will store that. The program roadmap is not even a project roadmap. The program roadmap are all the different projects on the program to accomplish its strategic goal. Strategic alignment document, really no such thing, or technical design document. This is how it will be technically developed. Use the business case in this one. 188. Embarking on an enterprise-wide software upgrade project, distinctively different from the organization's usual IT initiatives, the project manager is tasked with selecting project management methodologies and tools that best align with this specific venture's needs. Who should be the primary responsibility for choosing the project management methodologies and tools tailored to this distinctive project? This is a good question. Really, it's in the last part, right? Like, who's really responsible for choosing the project management methodology? It should be key stakeholders. Excuse me on that. From each department should collaboratively determine the methodology and tools for the project. The project manager and the team are to strictly utilize the industry standard set of methodologies and tools. The chief technology officer, as the highest authority on the technology project, should set the methodologies and tools. The project manager and the project team should identify and select the methodologies and tools that best suit the project. So this really is, who should choose the right methodology? Well, I'll tell you guys right off the bat. It is not key stakeholders from departments. You shouldn't just use industry standards or the CTO. You and your team should work together to select the best methodology for your project. Only the team really understands the work, and the project manager is going to work with the team. So work together on that. Every project is unique. Every project is different. In spearheading a groundbreaking environmental... Let me stop right here for a second. Guys, if you hear me mispronouncing words, I've been doing this all day. Yes, these videos are recorded in one session. And these words are massively large. It's easy to read it in your mind. When you're reading it nonstop like this, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Let's get back to this video, man. Don't take this out. You know what? Let me give you guys a quick lesson. We got time on this. When you're reading this exam, I have been at it right now for about 100 of these. It's recorded all in one day. And I'm going to tell you guys something. It is very, very difficult to do this. I imagine on a real test. And see, I can't even pronounce it anymore. I need to take a break now. Me reading the words out loud is even more difficult. On the real exam, take breaks. You're going to get breaks. Take it. I'm telling you guys, I can't sit here and do this. And I wrote these questions. You guys are going to see these questions for the first time. You're going to be critical thinking. I'm not critical thinking. I'm just memorizing the answer because I wrote them. For you guys, take your breaks. I'm telling you guys, you need them. Like I need it right now. I'm going to have a real hard time on 189 and 190. I'm going to have to take a break, come back to the last set here. Editor, don't cut this section out. This is me being real with them. Let's get back to this. Finish this up. In spearheading a groundbreaking environmental initiatives within a large organization, a lot of words there, the project manager faces the challenge of ensuring clear and effective communication amongst team members from various disciplines, including engineering, environmental science, and project management. What should the project manager do? Develop individualized communication management plans that cater to the specific informational needs, preference to each project team discipline. Institute a centralized project information dashboard for real-time updates and transparent sharing across the team disciplines. Conduct interdisciplinary workshops to foster mutual understanding and collaborative problem-solving skills amongst team members. All right. Assign a communication liaison within each discipline to streamline the workflow of project information and facilitate interdepartmental understanding. Okay, guys, best answer here. All right, notice you got teams from various disciplines. The best answer here, guys, is you want to have a communication management plan that is very catered to everyone. On a project, keep in mind, the communication is tailored to the stakeholders. It's not just a centralized thing, or it's not just one method to everything. Like this here. This is one method. This here is interdisciplinary workshop. This one here is bringing people more like together, but it should be customized. We don't want just a liaison. We want to have everyone getting the right form of communication, making A the best answer. Oh, thank God it's a short question. 190. Following the approval of the project charter, the project manager begins working with the team to organize the project scopes into smaller, detailed components. What is a project manager primarily working on? Creating a project RACI chart. So this stands for responsible, accountable, consulted, informed. A project schedule network diagram, work breakdown structure, WBS. Already scheduling the execution phases for the project task. Best answer, guys, is of course the WBS. If you are decomposing the scope, when you decompose the scope, you're basically creating the work packages that builds up on the WBS. This is to assign people to work. They're not doing that here. This is to build a schedule. You got to finish the plan before you build the schedule. You can see the best answer. Okay, guys, if there's one thing I've learned in doing this video so far, you got to take a break. When you're doing your real exam, take a break, because I'm going to take a break. If you learned something in this video, if you enjoyed, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you want more questions like this, check the link below for the TIA exam simulator, which has 1,000 questions, tons of video explanations, just like this. And it's going to really hammer in that mindset so you're going to ace your exam. And with that in mind, guys, hopefully you guys learned a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.